Good morning and welcome to the video. Today is a bit of a chilled one. I'm just going to be discussing what has been going on with me recently and a couple of lessons that I've learned in the last few weeks. That I think I already knew these lessons, but it sort of solidified it given what I've been practicing. I'm going to explain this very shortly. I'm just pouring my morning coffee. I've got, so an organic ground coffee with honey from down the road. I'm going to have quite a bit of honey because I'm going to the gym soon, so I want quite a lot of sugar in my system. I've got some oranges, or an orange, a mango. I haven't got any nuts this morning. I could probably have some before I go, to be fair. I've got a bunch of yogurt, and the yogurt has got jam mixed into it, just again for more quick carbs. And also it just makes it more palatable, I think, as well. So I quickly want to discuss here then. I think it was Bruce Lee that said to take what's valuable and to discard the rest, or words to that effect. So recently I've been trying to listen more and talk less during like social interactions and just in general, really. Obviously, you call up your friends, you call up your relatives, or when you are at work and you obviously speak to customers, or you speak to, even colleagues as well. It gives you more opportunities to learn. People often know more than they let on, and I think that once you listen more, you start getting more information, obviously, because you're saying less, so there's more input and less output. And in practicing this, you see that you get a lot of not amazing advice, but some really good advice. And this is where this quote by Bruce Lee comes in, because it's up to you to filter. We already subconsciously filter information based on importance. However, we can consciously do this as well. It's important to note, by the way, that when you're talking to people, you don't just be rude about it and go, oh, well, I think your advice is bad and I'm not going to listen to that. Still give them your respect, still give them your attention and your presence, but don't just blindly follow the advice of everyone. If you did, right, which no one does, because if you did, you'd be so conflicted by all these opposing ideas, you'd be stagnant, you'd have no idea what to do. You wouldn't know if you should train, once a week or fucking 7 days a week, because people are telling you different stuff. You wouldn't know whether you need 6 hours or 10 hours of sleep, because people are telling you different stuff. You have your own cognitive biases, which are basically how you think about information, which determine what bits you value and what bits you don't value. And that's just advantageous, It's going to keep you from getting too caught up in, so many plausible outcomes and just variation in information. It's important to note as well that when people do give you advice, heed it with caution, because sometimes people... Okay, if you were fat and you were getting fat loss advice from someone who is also fat that hasn't lost any weight, would you listen to them? How about if you wanted to be strong and you're talking to someone who's weak as fuck and they're telling you how to get strong? Would you listen to them? Maybe. Maybe they'd give you good advice. But chances are, if you look at them and you determine, okay, this person's telling me what to do, but they haven't actually done the thing. So because they haven't done the thing, they can't tell you about the setbacks, about the mistakes, about, everything that can go wrong. They're only telling you what they think you should do, right? Why would you take life advice from someone who doesn't have or even desire the life that you do? Why would you take advice on how to live from someone who doesn't live the way you want to live? It's the same thing with why would you take fat loss advice from someone who's fat? You wouldn't. So when you take life advice from someone, perhaps it's a close friend or even someone who isn't that close to you, just obviously give it your respect, give it your time, because there is a possibility that the person who's advising you can actually tell you something really valuable that will help you in your current dilemma or situation. At the same time though, it's just important to remember that not always will people's advice be spot on. And sometimes it can really hinder you too. I have people tell me quite frequently that my diet is wrong because of the amount of animal products I eat. But if I listened to that, I wouldn't be gaining weight, I wouldn't be getting strength, I wouldn't be feeling in the best condition of my life. And you just got to you've got to make the best of what you've got, right? So the information access you've got and the stored information you've got, make the best of it. Make the best of the people around you, help them, they'll help you. But at the same time, just heed advice with caution all the time, because there's a lot of different information out there. Okay. I hope you found that helpful. Excuse me for eating, but I've got a busy morning and I just wanted to get some orange in. But have a good day. Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that good shit. See you in the next one.